Yes, you may enter. Ah, is that him? Thank you for bringing him to me. You may return to your post outside now. I shall not allow you to oppose my orders, so be on your way. This is much better. I know it is their duty to be overprotective, but I only ever feel at ease when I'm left to my own devices. Is there a problem? Were you expecting to meet me in a more official setting, rather than my private chambers? Or are you simply shocked by my beauty? Oh, please. There is no need to be tedium. Please do not kneel before me. Get up, and let me have a proper look at you. No, I insist. And as you may have noticed, I am not fond of unnecessary discussions. Now that's better. My, you really are a handsome young man, aren't you? Such delicate features and beautiful, strong eyes. My father chose well. Or so I'd say, if he had any real say in the matter. Please, join me at my table. The servants have prepared some refreshments for us. And so well spoken. Oh my. Come along then. Please, feel free to indulge in the pastries our chef has prepared. They are to die for. I guarantee it. Would you tell me a little about yourself? I only heard your name from my parents, but I don't even know where you hail from. You may excuse my lack of knowledge, but I haven't heard of that barony before. My father's subjects and supporters are numerous, as you may be aware. It truly is a vast kingdom he reigns over. Where does it lay in relationship to the capital? Oh. Over the mountains to the west? I've never met someone from so far away. And obviously, I also never traveled much outside of this castle, as my parents really seek to keep me here. Away from possible harm, that is. I can hardly wait to meet your parents as well. We should schedule to visit them soon after the wedding. Don't you think? Nonsense! Surely they shall make time for their son, especially to celebrate his wedding. And even more so his wedding to their princess. Why would you say such a thing? But if they don't have any interest in what you do they even know that you are here? What you have accomplished during these past few weeks? They don't? Oh, that's simply... too bad, then. It saddens me to think that your parents would neglect you and your accomplishments so much. You clearly deserve better. You are so kind. And you have such a wonderful personality. Of course. I don't know so from personal experience, but from what the servants and guards told me, and the way you succeeded in your test to win my favor, you are a delightful person. I designed the test myself, you know. Well, obviously, as the kingdom's crown princess, it is my fate to become the wife of a suitable candidate in order to continue our bloodline, and of course, to rule over the realm once my father abdicates in the future. That is why, for a short while, I was bested daily by a number of prospective husbands, which was quite exhausting to me. You see, my parents were advised to make their decision on who to choose for me based purely on political grounds. But they are such wonderful people that they would never force me to marry someone that I deem unworthy myself. Therefore, I had quite a brilliant idea, if I may say so myself. I would let Her Majesty decide. I see that you are confused. Her Majesty is the name I gave to my beloved cat, of course. The same one that you have spent so many days courting in my steed. Since I believe in the natural intuition of animals, I was convinced that if she would take to one of my suitors, then surely she'd recognize the good man behind the false niceties, the honeyed words, and the polite smiles. So, I gave her a collar with a little key on it, and the men seeking to marry me were told to catch her and bring the key to the king. And they all failed. Spectacularly so, sometimes. Oh, it was quite a delight to see them come up with the most complicated schemes to catch her, only for her to evade them every single time. And then you arrived. At first, I did not know what to make of you. It seemed like you were not even going to try and run after Her Majesty. But instead, you were content in sitting in our gardens and watching her carefully. Well, yes, I was watching you from the castle. Of course, I would not allow a stranger to hurt my beloved cat in any way. As I was saying, you were just watching her. Even when she was curiously walking up to you and within reach of your grasp, you did not violently try to catch her. Instead, you patiently waited for her to come to you, to get accustomed to you. I thought to myself that this was just a strategy to lure her into a false sense of security. But even when even when she decided to lay down beside you, you did not dare to reach for the key. Tell me, what was your plan exactly? You didn't have a plan? So you were quite literally just making friends with my cat? I beg your pardon. The way you said those words was just so genuine, so innocent. I couldn't help but laugh out of joy. Please, excuse my laughter. I don't mean to make fun of you. I am so glad that you like Her Majesty. And she seems to have taken a liking to you as well. After weeks on end of the two of you getting to know each other, growing accustomed, playing, and even sharing a meal here and there, it felt like she was practically begging you to take the key from her neck. Tell me, were you even interested in meeting me after all? There's no need to be embarrassed. I assure you, it was just a jest. You made these last few weeks very entertaining for me. And I almost got a little sad on the days that you sat there in vain because she would not show herself. She is elusive like that. Ever wondering. Ever mischievous. The freedom of a feline. Anyway, did you bring the key with you? I would like to show you what it is for. You have my thanks. Now, will you please close your eyes for but a moment? This is supposed to be a surprise, after all. Thank you. There we go. Now, it is finally official. Open your eyes, darling. Yes, it's a collar. Do you like it? Wait, I have a small mirror right here. Well, what do you think? I chose this one myself. It is my most prized possession. No need to thank me, darling. I'm so happy you like it. It suits you wonderfully. You look so adorable with it. And don't worry about what other people might think. You won't be seeing anyone else for a while anyway. What do you mean? Of course you will be staying here, in the castle. You told me yourself that those neglectful degenerates you call a family don't even give a shit about you, so they won't miss you anyway, right? Come to think of it, I'd say they deserve a bit of, humbling, don't you think? After all, if they would treat my darling husband in such a way, then maybe we should show them what it means to anger their future queen. Honey, what's wrong? Why are you upset? I really think you should calm yourself and sit back down. Sit down. That is so much better. Don't you agree? Of course. I know that you would always listen to your beloved wife and fulfill all of her wishes of your own will. But I wanted to make sure, you know. I had a court mage enchant this collar so that its wearer may never refuse my orders. Isn't magic simply fascinating? Hush, darling. For now, you will not utter a single word. I need you to listen carefully now. This is something you need to know about me. About Her Majesty. You see, when I was but a little girl, my father drew the anger of a clan of disgusting mountain-dwelling shamans by rightfully removing them from our land. In return, they cursed his firstborn. So, me, obviously, to live as a beast. My father's men interrupted the ritual, so the curse took a, curious turn, to say the least. Ever since that day, I am forced to take the form of a cat ever so often. And yes, I can tell you, realized it already. I am Her Majesty. You are so bright, my love. My father was very concerned, naturally, about my ability to rule a kingdom in this state. So, he ordered his scholars and mages to find a cure in secret. But to no avail. I do not mind, though. I actually enjoy the freedom my other form gives me. It allows me to slip away from my royal responsibilities quite often. So, I see it as a bit of a boon, really. But obviously, one cannot be a part-time queen. So the next best plan was to find a husband for me who could rule in my stead from time to time. That is where you come in. Oh, right. I forbade you to speak. Pardon me. Oh, you see, I needed the perfect husband. Someone who was kind and warm. To contrast my rather vengeful and heartless nature. As my dear mother once put it. And along came you. You won my heart. Not by only courting me as my royal status in the pursuit of power, but also by showing your soft and sensitive side to me when you were befriending an innocent animal. All this time we spent together, without you having the slightest clue it was me. It meant so much to me, and I simply fell in love with you. I fell in love with you so much, and I just know that you feel the same way. I want you to say it as well. So, I shall allow you to speak again. What the? What? What are you saying? Stop it this instant! How could you say all those horrible words? Of course you love me. I see that my judgment was wrong. This must be a bit overwhelming for you. But don't worry. From the bottom of my heart, I know that you love me too. All you need is a little push in the right direction. I was afraid this might happen. So, I asked my father to prepare a room for us. It has all the necessary amendments for me to make you come to your senses quickly. Until you learn to show me your true feelings, you will reside there. And we will spend many, many hours together. I will show you that I am the perfect wife for you. And I will make sure that your family regrets ever mistreating you in any way. You have my word. Maybe I will even bring them here to show them how happy the two of us are together. Maybe removing those wicked creatures from this world altogether. My perfect husband. I love you so much. Guards! We will need some time in my soon-to-be husband's chambers. Please take him there and prepare him as instructed. Thank you. I shall be with you in a moment, darling. And of course, you will be a good boy and do as you're told. I love you.